So today I'd like to talk about the remaining reasons in this chapter. Okay, so that is on page 10.48. Okay, yesterday we have learned the equal arcs, equal angles, and equal chords. Okay, if one pair of them are equal, then the corresponding pair of the other type will be automatically equal to each other. Okay, so we have three things. We have angles, chords, and arcs. Okay, if they are if one pair of them are equal, then the other will be equal to each other. And today we are going to talk about something more. Okay, but you need to be very careful this time. Okay, so it is just an extension of equal arcs and equal angles. Okay, but if the two angles are not equal, okay, but if we have the size of the two angles and can find the ratio of the two angles, then the arc ratio will be equal to that ratio. Okay, so that is the arc ratio will be equal to the angle ratio. Okay, but the chord is not participating in this type of ratio proportional. Okay, proportional relationship. Okay, proportional 即係正比例啊，成正比例，兩樣嘢成正比例係嘛？兩個比例係一樣嘅話咧，就為之成正比例啦。OK， 咁我哋咧有，譬如我就用呢個嚟講啦 ，Theorem 13。Okay, so the first one is like this. We have two sectors, sector OAB and sector OCD. Okay, then we can say that the arc ratio, the arc ratio arc AB to arc CD, okay, is equal to the angle ratio. So angle AOB over angle COD. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Because, so let me write down the proof here. Okay, now aim 高 grade 嘅同學 ，aim 高 grade 嘅同學，我希望大家喺呢一課裏邊咧，嗰啲 theorem 咧係記埋啲 proof 嘅，識埋啲 proof 嘅，得唔得？每一個 theorem 如果你可以識得點樣 proof 出嚟嘅話咧，咁呢個就係5星嘅 level 嚟㗎啦，得唔得 ？Okay， so arc AB, because we know that the arc length is calculated by this 2 pi r times theta over 360 degrees. Okay, in this circle, we let r to be the radius of this circle, and then the arc AB is calculated by 2 pi r times angle AOB divided by 360 degrees, right? Okay, and then arc CD is calculated by 2 pi r times angle COD divided by 360 degrees. Okay, so let me call them equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, and when we use equation 1 to be divided by equation 2, then the arc AB left hand side becomes arc AB over arc CD, and the right hand side becomes 2 pi r times angle AOB over 360 degrees divided by 2 pi r times angle COD over 360 degrees. Okay, and then on the right hand side we can cancel out the common factors, 2 pi r. Okay, so what is remaining on the top is angle AOB over 360 degrees, and then on the bottom is angle COD over 360 degrees. But we know that when it is a fraction divided by a fraction, so it is just the top fraction multiplied by the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. Okay, so that's like this. So the 360 degrees will be cancelled by each other. So what is remaining is angle AOB over angle COD. Okay, and that is what we want to prove. Can you see this? We have successfully proved that arc AB over arc CD is equal to angle AOB over angle COD. Okay, which means that their ratio are equal. Okay, so the arc AB ratio of arc AB to arc CD is equal to the ratio of angle AOB to angle COD. Okay, because the fraction are equal, therefore the ratio will be equal to each other. Okay, so that is the proof. Okay， 所以咧，以後我哋如果有兩隻angle at center 啊，兩隻 angle at center 係一樣係知道個 ratio 嘅話咧，知道個比例嘅話咧，我哋就可以即刻知道嗰個佢哋望住嗰兩個 arc 嘅比例係幾多啦，得唔得 ？Okay, in this case, in this diagram, we can immediately say that the ratio of arc AB to arc CD is equal to M to N. OK， 得唔得？當然啦，如果調翻轉，如果係個 arc 嘅 ratio 知道嘅話咧 ，arc 嘅 ratio 係2比1嘅，咁我哋就可以知道咧 M 比 N 就係2比1啦。Is it OK? Sometimes we know the angles and we want to find the arc lengths, but sometimes we know the arc lengths and then we need to find the angles. But if we know one ratio, then we can calculate the other ratio. Okay, so that is like this. 好啦，但係咧呢度咧個 reason is arcs proportional to angles at center. OK, angles at center 係可以繼承到嗰個 arc 嘅比例嚟嘅，係嘛 ？OK， 但係 angle at circumference 得唔得咧 ？angle at circumference 得唔得咧？原來都得嘅喎。OK， 好啦，點得咧？睇住啦。Next page。We have another theorem, theorem 14. So one theorem means one reason. Okay? 好，我哋又試下 prove 俾你睇啦。Theorem 14. X and Y are angle at circumference, right? Okay? And we have the ratio of, we want to find the ratio of arc AB to arc BC. Okay, but we just have the angle at circumference. We do not have angle at center. But we can just draw the angle at center out, right? Because there must be a center in a circle. Okay, so let me draw this out. And call the center O. And then this angle AOB is M. And this angle BOC is N. Okay, so this is the proof. Is that because we already have the results of arcs proportional to angles at center. So we can see that the arc ratio of AB to BC should be equal to the angle ratio, that is angle AOB to angle BOC, okay, which is equal to M over N, okay. But What is x? X, but m is equal to 2 times x. Can you see this? M is equal to 2 times x because of the angle at center twice angle at circumference. The x is also looking at the arc AB, and the m is also looking at the arc AB. And then n is also equal to 2 times y. Okay, for the same reason, this is angle at center twice angle at circumference. Okay. Therefore, when you cancel out the 2, and you've got the x over y. Can you see this? Okay. So what we have got is the arc ratio is also equal to the angle at circumference ratio. Okay. So this arc AB to the arc BC is equal to x to y, and they are the angle at circumference. OK， 得唔得？所以咧，嗱嗰個 arc 嘅 ratio， 如果你有兩個 arc 佢哋嘅比例嘅話咧，除咗可以將呢個比例繼承到兩個 angle at centre 嘅比例之外咧，亦都可以將呢個 arc 嘅比例咧繼承到兩個 angle at circumference 嘅比例嘅。OK， 但係記住一定要兩個都係 angle at centre， 或者兩個都係 angle at circumference 先可以做到一個合理嘅比例嘅，得唔得 ？OK， 如果你一個係 angle at circumference， 一個係 angle at centre 嘅話咧，咁就會錯晒㗎啦，得唔得 ？OK，but from now on，when you want to state this result, you do not need to write down the proof. You just need to write down the reason. And reason here is arcs proportional to angles at circumference. OK， 得唔得？你記住我哋個 reason 咧，其實個背後就係代表咗一個 proof 嘅，得唔得？每一個 reason 係代表咗已經係代表咗一個 proof 啦，已經 proof 好咗嘅，得唔得？即係個 package 嚟㗎啦，咁樣樣。OK， 所以我哋唔能夠 skip 咗啲 reason 嘅。OK。All right, so let's look at some examples first. Let us go to the instant drill corner 10.7, number 3, question number 3. I would like to talk about number 3 only. Okay, so that is on page 10.50. In the figure, POQ is a diameter of the circle. POQ is diameter, so we have a right angle. Okay, so you may write down the 90 degrees first. So I think it's PRQ is 90 degrees, right? Okay, and then angle POR is 70 degrees. PQS is 30 degrees. Arc PS is 24 cm. Find angle PQR. PQR, that is this one. Okay, PQR. Well, this one is actually easy because can you see that angle PQR is looking at this arc PR. Okay, is there any other angle which is also looking at the same arc? It should be the 70 degrees. Okay, so they form a pair of corresponding angle at center and angle at circumference. So they will have the double relationship. Okay, so we can write this. Angle POR is equal to 2 times angle PQR. Okay, so this is angle at center twice angle at circumference. Okay, but angle angle POR is equal to 70 degrees. Okay, and it's equal to 2 times angle PQR. So angle PQR is equal to half of 70 degrees, which is 35 degrees. That is the answer of part A. OK， 嗱呢個咧留意啦，以往咧好多堂咧都會睇唔到呢一個嘅，即係尤其是咧呢一種啊，尤其是呢種咧佢呢一隻 angle at centre， 一隻 angle at circumference， 但係咧佢哋係即係重疊咗嘅條線，係嘛？喺嗰個 diameter 嗰度嘅，咁嘅時候咧有陣時會 miss out 咗呢一個 information 嘅，但係佢哋因為都係望住同一個 arc 噶嘛。咁所以佢哋都係一對嘅 angle at centre 同埋 angle at circumference 嚟嘅，咁所以佢哋都會有兩倍嘅關係嚟嘅。咁所以我哋就唔使話又要再用嗰啲base angles isosceles triangle 啊咁樣去計㗎啦。OK， 其實一招就搞掂㗎啦，得唔得？好，跟住 part B，find the length of arc PR. So this time I want to find the length of this arc. Okay, we have the length of the other arc, right? So we are going to form a ratio, but we need to find out which angles are looking at these two arcs first. 24 cm is looked by the angle 30 degrees. Okay, this is an angle at circumference. And then arc PR is looked by angle PQR and angle POR. One of them is angle at center, the other is angle at circumference. But for the 24 cm, we just have the angle at circumference. So we need to choose this angle at circumference to form a ratio. OK？ 好，仲有呢度咧，嗱，我教你一個寫法啊，教你一個寫法。OK？ 可能會幫到你咧，避免一啲 careless mistakes 嘅。我哋寫一個分數等於另一個分數。4樣嘢係咪嘅時候咧，列式嘅時候咧，我哋4樣嘢通常啊，4樣嘢裏邊有3樣嘢咧係知道數字，要揾第4樣嘢嘅。我哋將第4樣嘢咧寫喺左上角嗰度，左上角。OK， so this time, so we have fraction equals fraction, right? And then the top left corner, we should write arc PR because this time we want to find arc PR. Okay. And then the left-hand side is the arc ratio. Arc PR divided by arc PS is equal to the angle ratio. Angle ratio. Arc PR is corresponding to angle PQR. And then arc PS is corresponding to angle PQS. Okay? And then we write down when we state this result, we need to write down the reason. Okay, so this arc's proportional to angles at this time is circumference. Okay, and then we just fill in the numbers. RPR is what we want to find, so it will be the unknown. Okay, and then RPS is 24 cm. And then angle PQR is what we have found in part A. So that should be 35 degrees. And then angle PQS should be 30 degrees. 好啦，點解我叫你寫要求嗰樣嘢寫喺左上角咧？因為咁嘅時候咧，我哋下一個 step 只係將左下角嗰個數字乘翻過去對面嘅話咧就得㗎啦，唔使將啲 terms 調嚟調去嘅。OK， 永遠將求嗰樣嘢寫喺兩個分數嘅左上角嗰度。Okay, so that should be like this times 24. Okay, so RPR should be equal to 28 cm. Okay, so that is the answer of part B. Is that okay? Okay, and then example 17.嗱，會講埋呢兩題example嘅，咁跟住我先至俾時間你做好多數啊。Example 17. Angle AOB is 140 degrees, and then arc BC is 12 cm. Arc AC is 10 cm. Find angle AOC. So what we need to find is this angle. Okay, but what do we have now is two arc lengths. Okay, so we have the arc ratio, but we do not have these two corresponding angles, right？ 好啦，嗱，我自己咧就會咁樣做嘅噃。等我睇先，算啦。好，我自己會咁樣做嘅。我會咧寫咗呢一個嘅嗱，我同書唔同啊個 answer， 我都想你睇下學唔學埋我呢個方法。Okay, so we do not know the angles, right? So we just write angle AOC over angle BOC. Okay, the angle ratio is equal to the arc ratio, arc AC over arc BC. This time it is arcs proportional to angles at center. Okay, so angle AOC over angle BOC is equal to 10 over 12. And when it's simplified, it should be 5 over 6, right? So we have the angle ratio to be 5 over 6, 5 to 6. And then we will have, I'm going to use the K method. Let angle AOC be 5K and angle BOC be 6K. Do you understand? Because we have the ratio of these two unknown angles. And then now I let them to be 5K and 6K. Okay? And so I have introduced an unknown. So I need to set up an equation to find the unknown. So what information should I use to set up equation? Should be this one, angles at a point, right? So 5K plus 6K plus 140 degrees should be equal to 360 degrees. Angles at a point. Okay, so 11K is equal to 220 degrees, and then K is 20 degrees. Okay, when we have found K, we can find anything else. Okay, angle AOC is equal to 5 times K. That should be 100 degrees. 得唔得？嗱，雖然咧，即係題目唔係 sorry 個書裏邊咧，書裏邊係就咁叻咗個 X 做個 AOC， 我自己覺得呢個咧反而係冇咁好嘅做法嚟嘅。如果我哋可以攞到一個 ratio， 然之後用 K method 去做嘅話咧，呢一個咧我覺得會係簡單啲嘅。OK， 因為咧個計算當中咧，我哋會比較少係會遇到啲分數咁樣嘅，亦都係直接啲嘅。OK， 咁我希望大家學埋個 K method 啦，因為咧 K method 咧係基本上課都可以用到嘅，得唔得 ？Okay, so let me also talk about question number example number 18 first. Okay, and then I will let you to do some exercise. 我做埋 example 18先啊，因為呢個咧唔係一啲好複雜嘅 reasons 嚟嘅，咁所以我可能講多2題先俾你做啦。Example 18. So in the figure, O is the center of the semicircle ABCD. Angle BAC and angle CAD are both 18 degrees. And we need to find the ratio of arc AB to arc BC to arc CD. Okay? 好啦，嗱呢度小心啲咯。我哋要揾3個 arc 嘅比例。咁咧，我哋冇任何長度喺呢幅圖裏邊噶嘛？呢條題目裏邊冇任何長度嘅，所以一定唔係計個數字出嚟㗎，即係唔係用啲公式計出嚟啦，一定就係咧用啲 angle ratio 去到 refer 翻俾個 arc ratio 㗎啦，好唔 OK？ 得唔得？好啦，嗱咁跟住咧，我哋睇清楚咯喎。We have 2 angles here. We have 18 degrees and 18 degrees. The first 18 degrees, angle BAC, is looking at this arc, arc BC. Okay, this is like this, and then the second 18 degrees is looking at the arc CD. Okay, so we can form a ratio of arc BC to arc CD first. So arc BC to arc CD is equal to the ratio of angle BOC to angle COD. And again, this time is arcs proportional to angles at circumference, right? Okay, and they are 18 degrees to 18 degrees. So that should be 1/1. Okay, so they are equal to each other. And then how to connect the AB, arc AB? Sorry, thank you. It's my fault. It should be angle BAC and DAC. Yes, yes. Thank you. It's my fault. It should be A. Angle BAC and angle CAD. Am I correct now? Yes, thank you very much. Okay. Yes. So please amend this. Okay. Because the angles are angle BAC and angle CAD. Okay, just typing mistake. And then how to connect with the arc AB here. We need to find an angle which is looking at the arc AB. Okay, but as we have used angle at circumference in the previous angles, therefore we also need to use angle at circumference which is looking at the arc AB. Okay, so we need to join some lines here. I need to join BD. Okay, BD. Can you see that angle BDA? BDA is an angle at circumference, which is looking at the arc AB. Okay, do you understand this? But we do not have the number of angle BDA, but we can calculate because we know that AOD is a diameter, right? Okay, AOD is a diameter, which means that angle ABD is equal to 90 degrees. This is angle in semicircle. Okay, so if we have this 90 degrees, then in triangle ABD, we can use angle sum of triangle to calculate angle BDA. So angle BDA is equal to 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 18 degrees minus 18 degrees. This is angle sum of triangle. Okay, and then it should be equal to 54 degrees. So this blue angle is equal to 54 degrees. And then we can find the ratio, involve the arc AB into the ratio. Okay, so arc AB, I want to find this. To arc BC should be equal to the angle ratio, angle ADB to angle BAC, right? Okay, at this time it is also arcs proportional to angles at circumference. Okay, and the ratio is equal to 54 degrees to 18 degrees, so it should be 3:1. It's okay. So now this is 1:1, and this is 3:1. Okay, the common part has the same number, has the same ratio number. So we may just merge the two ratios into a 3-term ratio directly. Okay, which means that the ratio of arc AB to arc BC to arc CD, is equal to 3:1:1. Okay, so that is like this. 得唔得？當然啦，書嗰度咧，佢係 直接做一個即係揾晒3隻角，做一次過做3個 term 嘅 ratio， 咁樣都得嘅。但係未必題都可以即係一次過去到做比例嘅。OK， 咁所以咧我哋可以即係學埋呢一個方法啦。即係呢個即係雖然係麻煩啲咁樣，但係有陣時咧我哋係需要分開揾嘅，揾咗其中2個嘅 ratio 先，再揾另外2個 ratio， 然之後將呢2個 ratio 咧合翻埋做一個 3-term ratio 咁樣。OK， 嗱。So this is example 18. Now, can you do instant drill number 17 and number 18? And then I will check number 17, ID 17 and ID 18 first. And I would also like you to do the following exercise. Exercise 10C. So please do this.
老 Sir，
係
想問 supplementary exercise 嘅36 boy。
好，等等啊。
唔該。
嗱，呢啲都係 level 2嘅 problems， 咁都係等陣啊，打多你幾條添，咁樣係啦，呢幾題咁我會係 classwork 講嘅，今日或者係聽日都會講到噶啦 ，OK？ 咁但係咧呢度咧想你做咗 ID 17同埋 ID 18先，咁呢度俾5分鐘你做啊。OK， 咁要 exercise 10C 嗰度7題嘅 level 2 problems 咧，咁就陣間講到就講，講唔到嘅話咧，聽日先講。OK， 總言之係36題係嘛？
係啊，我而家 send 咗一個我畫咗嘢嘅圖俾你睇下。
好啊。send 咗未啊？
你收唔收到？睇下，等陣啊。
收到喎。WhatsApp？
係，等陣。
未收到。
我 part A 咧係用咗 art proportion to angle at circumference。
係。
咁我就係睇到咁 P 係 midpoint of BC 啦。咁如果射過去 BAC 係70度，因為 angle sum of triangle。咁射去第二邊嗰個話就會係1/2，因為一半，係咪？
等等啊。
我用咗呢一個。
等等啊，我望個題目先啊。PQR 係 midpoint 嚟嘅，跟住 BRP，OK， 到180。你講一次 part A 點樣揾嘅話？
我 part A 咧係用咗 art proportion to angle at circumference 嘅，咁就係睇 BC 啦。咁 BP 係1/2噶嘛，對最長嗰條係因為佢嘅一半，咁佢射落去 BAC 嘅時候就會係等於佢嘅除2咯。咁呢度就計咗，咁我之後我再畫咗幅圖，咁我就知道根據 angle in the same segment 嘅時候 ，angle RPB 等於 angle 我哋要揾嗰隻嘅其中一邊，咁我就揾唔到啦呢度。
哦，你講 part B 啊嘛 ？part boy。
係。
你揾唔到 RA boy 係嘛？
係揾唔到。
點解咧 ？RA boy 應該同 A part 嘅揾嘅方法咧係一樣嘅喎。嗱，其實咧我會咁樣做嘅，我講俾你聽。我淨係講 part B 啦，係嘛？ 我會 join RC。
哦，
咁呢度咧，因為 R 係 midpoint 嚟噶嘛，咁所以咧嗰72度咧係咪分咗做兩個36度啊？應該
係。
好啦，咁所以 RC boy 咧就係36度啦。咁跟住 RA boy 同 RC boy 就係 angles in the same segment 嚟嘅，咁所以都係36度嚟嘅。
好，唔該，老師。
OK， 好。Okay, let's check the answers. So ID 17, angle POR is 90 degrees, arc PR is 15 cm, arc PQ is 25 cm. Find angle QOR. So I want to find this angle, but this angle is not involved in the known arc lengths, right? Okay, so we have two arc lengths, so we need to find their corresponding angles. We have a 90 degrees, which is angle at center, looking at the 15 cm. Then the angle at center, looking at the 25 cm should be this angle, angle POQ. Okay, and then we may form a ratio. So I want to find angle POQ first. Okay, over angle POR is equal to arc PQ over arc PR. Okay, and this time it should be arcs proportional to angles at center. Okay, and we want to find angle POQ, and then POR is 90 degrees. Arc PQ is 25 cm, arc PR is 15 cm. So we just multiply the 90 degrees to the right-hand side, and we can find that angle POQ should be equal to 150 degrees. Okay, but that is not the answer because the question asks us to find angle QOR. So angle QOR is equal to 360 degrees minus 150 degrees minus 90 degrees. And this is angles at a point. Okay, therefore, the final answer should be equal to 120 degrees. Are you correct? With the correct reasons. Number 18, ID 18. In the figure, O is the center of the semicircle ABCD. Okay, 嗱，我哋要警醒啲。呢度有個 semicircle， 即係有個咩咧？有個 diameter 係嘛 ？AD 有個 diameter， 即係將會有個咩咧？就係 90 degrees。O 唔 OK？記住有呢樣嘢先喎。如果唔係陣間咧，我哋做下，冇 idea 嘅時候，會係點樣樣咧？咁樣樣 OK， 就係有呢樣嘢啦，擺咗喺腦裏邊先，唔知用唔用得到嘅，講真 OK。但係我哋起碼都要知道有呢樣嘢。ADB is 20 degrees, BDC is 10 degrees, and then we need to find the ratio of the three arc lengths, arc AB to BC, arc CD. Okay. AB to BC. So arc AB to arc BC is equal to angle ADB to angle BBC. Okay, and this is arcs proportional to angles at circumference. Okay, so the ratio is equal to 20 degrees to 10 degrees, which is 2/1. Okay, 擺喺度先。And then we need to involve the arc CD also. The arc CD, the angle which is looking at arc CD is not here yet. Okay, and we need to join AC. Can you see this? We join AC. Okay, and then the angle looking at arc CD will be angle CAD. But when we join AC, we have got a 90 degrees here. Okay, because AD is a diameter, which means that angle ACD should be equal to 90 degrees. Okay, it's angle in semicircle. So we can calculate angle CAD to be 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 20 degrees minus 10 degrees. Okay, this is angle sum of triangle. So it should be equal to 60 degrees. So this angle is equal to 60 degrees. And then we can form another ratio now. Okay, so arc CD to arc BC. Arc CD, because I want to find this, to arc BC is equal to the ratio of their corresponding angles. Angle CAD to to angle BDC. And this time it is also arcs proportional to angles at circumference. Okay, and then this ratio is equal to 60 degrees over 10 degrees. That is 6/1. Okay, now this one is 2/1. And then CD to BC is 6/1. And again, the common part has the same number. So we can merge the three number to form a three-term ratio directly. Okay, therefore, the ratio of arc AB to arc BC to arc CD is equal to 2:1:6. Okay, so that is the final answer. Can you get this? 好，呢度有問題，呢兩個冇嘅話咧，咁啊請你而家咧再用多啲時間咧，去到做呢一個嘅 exercise 10C 啦。咁就等下先，我可能會講咗16同埋18題先啦，陣間。Okay, so let's do the classwork.
老師
Yes.
我想問下可唔可以去 supplementary exercise 嘅31？
好 ，supplementary exercise 嘅第31題係嘛？
啊。
31。係點樣啊？
我想講，即係我知道我係要揾 angle CAB 先至揾到 DCB 啦。之後就將 BD 裝埋咗一齊咯，但係問題就係我唔識揾嗰隻角咯。
你而家 part A 嗰度係咪？
啊。
望一望先啊！等我望一望先啊！
好。
哦，你有冇睇漏題目啊？嗱，睇先。今次咧，我會 let x 嘅。
真係要 let x，我都諗過要 let x 咯，但係我又覺得會好麻煩，應該會做錯咯。
冇㗎，如果唔係嘅話咧，嗱，因為點解嗱咩情況底下，我覺得要 let x 咧？而家咧係咪得一個數字啊？即係得102呢個數字啦。呢隻角咧又唔係 angle at centre，又唔係 angle at circumference。我講過啦，如果係咁嘅話咧，我哋冇辦法可以用到我哋喺 circle 呢一課學嘅 reason 咧，去到直接用到呢個102度嘅。呢個 get 唔 get 到我講咩？OK， 好啦，咁嘅時候咧，即係話我哋用到呢一課學嘅 reason 嘅所有角咧，都係暫時嚟講咧，都係未知嘅，因為唯一知嗰個數字係用唔到啊嘛，所以將會用到 circle property 嗰啲嘅角咧，都係未知嘅，所以咁嘅時候咧，我哋就要 let 個 x 啦。
我應該將 CAQ 變做 x 啊，定係 ACQ 變做 x？咁另一個就係102度減 x 咯。咁但係我應該 let 邊個做 x 啊？
嗱，最直接嘅就係佢叫你揾邊嘅角，你就 let x 變邊嘅角。OK， 如果你冇咩特別idea 嘅話咧，就咁樣 let 咗 x 出嚟先。記唔記到？好啦，跟住咧，我見到有呢一樣嘢喎。D is the midpoint of arc AB 喎。
佢兩隻角一樣。
係啦，即係呢一隻咧，係咪都係 x 嚟㗎？因為佢哋望住嘅，係嘛？
明啦。
OK，
即係識做啦。
OK， 好得 good。
同埋咧，咁我想問下，係咪即係33A？我都應該要 let x，因為我唔知我應該點樣 prove AB 都等於9cm 啦。然後唯一諗到嘅方法就係佢哋3隻角都等於180度除3，即係60度咯。
你叻邊係角做 x 話？
我就諗唔到咯。
唔係啊，嗱，因為咧佢有個 arc ratio 俾你噶嘛，arc AB 比 arc CD 係3:2啊嘛。跟住我哋有arc CD 嗰隻角，望住 arc CD 嗰隻角係40度啦。所以我哋用呢一個 arc proportional to angle at centre 嘅話咧，係咪應該計到
係咪
angle
AOB 變做 x， 之後 BOC 變做140度減 x， 之後再用翻嗰條 proportional 嗰嚿嘢。
唔使 let x 喎，呢一個應該完全唔使 let x 喎。點解 let x 啊？因為呢度咧嗱，你望我呢度啊，angle AO。
咪住先，我知啦。
係嘛？知啊？
我知啦 ，thank you。
OK，佢得。
拜拜。
係。
唔係，拜拜 ，thank you。
拜拜。 Okay, so let's check the answers for number 16 and number 18 first. In figure, AOB, CEB, and AED are straight lines. Angle CED is 116 degrees, okay? And AC is equal to BD. Find X. 嗱又係啦，呢186度咧，又唔係 angle at centre，又唔係 angle at circumference 嚟嘅，所以我哋冇辦法可以用到 circle 呢一課學嘅任何一個 reason。OK， 得唔得？佢又唔係 angle at centre，又唔係 angle at circumference 嘅話咧，就冇辦法直接用到噶啦，得唔得 ？OK， 好啦，但係我哋有啲咩咧？我哋有 equal chords 喎 ，AC is equal to BD。Equal chords, then we have equal arcs and equal angles. And chord AC is corresponding to this X. And then chord BD is corresponding to angle DAB, which means that because BD is equal to AC, therefore we can say that angle BAD is equal to angle ABC. And this is equal chords, equal angles. Okay? Which means that angle BAD is equal to X. Okay? So this one is equal to X. And then it's quite easy because we know that this angle AEB will be equal to 116 degrees, vertically opposite angles, right? Okay, so angle AEB is equal to 116 degrees, vertically opposite angles. Therefore, we can set up an equation using angle sum of triangle. X plus 116 degrees should be equal to 180 degrees. Angle sum of triangle. So 2x is equal to 64 degrees, which means that x is 32 degrees. That is the answer. Next, number 18. Yeah. In the figure, AB is equal to BC is equal to 10 cm. The chord AB and chord BC are 10 cm. Angle AOB is 120 degrees. And the question asks you to find angle AOC. That is this one. But we have equal chords, right? So we can find the equal angles first. Because BC is equal to AB. Therefore, we can say that angle BOC is equal to angle AOB. Okay, and this is equal chords, equal angles. Okay, therefore, angle BOC is also equal to 120 degrees. Okay, so this one is 120 degrees. So we can find angles AOC by the angles at the point. Angle AOC is equal to 360 degrees. Minus 120 degrees, minus 120 degrees. This is angles at a point, okay? So it should be equal to 120 degrees, okay? And then part B, we just found that this is also equal to 120 degrees. So all the three angles are equal, right? And the question asks us to find the perimeter of triangle ABC. So we know that it is AB is 10 cm, BC is 10 cm. We just need to find the length of AC. But AC is a chord and the corresponding angle is 120 degrees. So we can do it like this. Because angle AOC is equal to angle AOB and they are both equal to 120 degrees. Therefore, we can conclude that AC is equal to AB is equal to 10 cm. And this is equal angles, equal chords, okay? Therefore, the perimeter of triangle ABC is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 10. That should be 30 cm. Okay, so that is the answer of part B. Is there any problems? If there is no problem, then that is the end of this lesson, and we will continue to talk about the remaining questions tomorrow when you come back. Okay, so that is the end of the lesson, and you may leave now. Goodbye.
我成日好快問一句，
係
我想問下33A angle AOB 唔係應該係140度乘以3/5咩
33題。
？A
part
angle
angle
AOB 唔係140度乘以3/5。
3/5。no， 點解啊？
嚇唔係可以就咁用 ratio 計嘅咩？即係
但係咧，佢嗰個 ratio 係 RAB 比 RCD 嚟嘅喎。
嚇？係咪先？即係我由頭睇咗題目咯。
OK， 我睇錯嚟講。
係啊。Thank you， 好啦，拜拜。
得唔得？計到啦嗬？要咁嘅話。
咁我明點做啦。
OK， 好得 OK。
拜拜。
拜。